Hey guys, in this video we are going to be making the landscape version of the Paper Dream Album C, which is meant to be matted with the 3x4 journaling cards. So I just wanted to show you, this was the one we did, the portrait. This was the last one we did, super cute. So what I've done is I'm going to be using the same paper collection, and I'm going to be printing it directly onto the pattern paper. So what I've done is I've printed page number 8 out 5 times. So I've already cut out the other 4, and then this is just the one I left to demonstrate for you guys. So this is page number 8, and it's upside down. And I also wanted to point out too, that I had to cut it down from a full-size sheet of 12 by 12 pattern paper in order to send it through my printer. But keep your scraps because we're going to be using those. So what you're going to need is 5 of page number 8, okay? And that's from the Paper Dream, which there'll be links below. I'll link anything and everything I can in the description box below. And there's also a full playlist on the Paper Dream. This will be the last album, because there were so many different albums, and I had, the portrait and the landscape and all that. So this is the last one. So I'm so excited. So anyway, there's a playlist that starts from the beginning and explains everything to you in the first video, and then all the demonstrations after that. So I will link that below too as well. So let me scooch this out of the way. And then the paper collection I'm using is the Princess Collection by Prima. It's really pretty. I used it in the last one. It's got, a lot of pretty flowers and embellishments and stuff. So I think I'm going to do some really cool covers for this one. We'll see. So let's just get started with trimming everything out. Okay, so I've got my Fiskars heavy duty paper trimmer out, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to separate the smaller pocket away from the actual album C base. So I am going to actually what I'm going to do too is I'm going to cut this tab off, because remember we're going landscape this time instead of portrait. So I'm just going to go ahead and separate these two out, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to leave this, we're going to attach this whole thing down to this piece. So let me separate those out. And then I'm going to fully trim these out. And then for this piece, you want to leave it as a pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece off so I have this nice big chunk for the inserts. My idea for this album is the gift card thing again. I really think I had a good idea when I got to thinking about, having a little book filled with all these cool little gift cards. Like if you were having like a anniversary party for some friends and everybody bought a gift card, and then you added pictures and fun stuff from, memories and all of that. I just think it would be fun. So this mini album is going to be a gift card mini album. That's exactly what I can call it, a gift card mini album. Okay, so we're going to leave this as a pocket, and this kind of looks like a pocket, but it's going to have a side insert here, and this is going to be where the binding is. So let me scooch this out of the way, and then I'm going to fully, oh no, I can't find my scissors. I guess I'll have to use these. I'm going to fully cut all of these pieces off of this one and this one so that I can score it and fold it and glue it together. Okay, so now I've got all of the pieces cut fully out, so it looks like that. Now we need to prep for the folding, so I'm going to score it. This is a Martha Stewart scoreboard. It's the mini one, and a Martha Stewart bone folder. So I'm just going to score on these lines that are inked up here, just like that on both. Oh. And then we're going to go ahead and prep them, fold them and prep them, and give them a good crease. So it's got a nice sharp crease. Is that what that would be? A nice sharp edge. So I have a nice sharp edge. Oh, I didn't score very well right there. But y'all know what I say about that. That's okay. It's handmade. And ink fixes everything. That should be my slogan. Ink fixes everything. Okay, so then the next thing you want to do is open it back up and use your double-sided score tape, or you could use, you know, Fabri-Tac by Beacon. Use whatever you have. Whatever is a good strong glue. But this is what the score tape package looks like, in case you want to get some and you don't know what it looks like. I will link this below as well. But I have it out because I think I'm getting ready to run out. So then you just want to put tape on all 3 of these edges for both pieces. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and attach the main base C, the 2 main base C pieces together to form your pocket, your side pocket there. So I always like to attach the bottom piece down to the side pieces. So I'm just going to remove the backing. And I'm going to put some glue stick on it. Now, I get asked about it a lot. This is not my idea. Somebody else told me about this. I do not use the glue stick for any sort of adhesive purpose. The glue stick is just to take away some of the instant stick of the double-sided tape. So it gives me a minute to kind of work it, you know, kind of move it just in case it goes down wrong. Let's see, I'm trying to see what looks like this. So I'm just going to try to match it up as best I can. And if you didn't want to do the whole thing at one time, you don't have to. You can just take a little bit of the tape off at a time. That's not too bad. I did pretty good. And I'm not going to attach this pocket to this page. Like I said, I already made some other, I've already cut out the other 4 pages. So I'm just trying to find it here. So this is one of the pages right here, and this pocket is going to go on there, and then this pocket is from another page, and it's going to go on here, just like that. So what I'm going to do is, this one's already inked. I'm going to ink these up with, this is just recycling packaging from my son's screen thing for his phone. I don't know, but anyway, it's just like a plastic, and it's got a lip on both sides. I just rescued it from the garbage can so that it could hold my ink pad and my blending tool. By the way, this is my favorite, Ranger Archival Ink in Coffee. So I'm just going to ink the edges of this piece and this piece, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm taking the backing off of the pocket here, and I'm going to attach it to this other page. I guess if you wanted to, you could, it is double-sided paper, so you could just flip it over if you wanted to. Let's see, this one doesn't have a way. Oh, my pocket might be upside down. Well, that's okay. So I'm just going to attach it to the bottom here. Notice I didn't use my glue stick trick. I wish I had, because I almost didn't make it right. So I'm going to just make sure this is good and inked. Okay, so now I'm going to attach this pocket as well. Easy, easy. This is a really quick little gift too. I think it's really cool anyway. Oh, I just, I think I'm losing my mind. I really do. Oh gosh, look at there. Look at there. I almost put it on the wrong side. I want them all to be the same. I want the pockets to be at the, at one side of the main base page, so that all the gift cards are coming out this way. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to do the side insert, and then I want to figure out what I'm going to use for the insert for here. Because what I want to do is I want to make like a insert that will hold a gift card. Does that make sense? So first thing is I'm going to see the insert for the landscape is on page 13. Oh wait. The insert for the landscape is on page that's page 12. I think I'm losing my mind today. Okay, so here it is right here. It's the smaller one right here. So I'm going to grab it, and I think I'm also going to grab the mats for the main base. I might use that as the insert for the little smaller pocket, I'm thinking. So what I could do is I'm going to use the insert. I didn't want to print it off because I didn't want to print off that whole page of inserts. So I'm going to use it as a traceable template. Plus I have all my leftover scraps that I'm going to use for that as well. So this is the side pocket insert. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down on this paper here. Just like that. And we'll trace it out. Like that. So that's going to be the side pocket. And then for the other one, I think this, if I just use the mat, it's going to be, because I'm going to use binder rings for the binding. Super easy, right? So I think I'm going to use the traceable template for the insert on that one. So that's the top one, which is on page 31. So then I'm just going to trace it out. Just like that. And then I'm going to trim them out and ink them up, and I will be right back. Okay, so in order to make this insert, which goes like this, you know, in order to make it hold a gift card, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a gift card and I'm just going to lay it down there, just like that, and I'm going to trace around two corners. I guess if you wanted to, you could use like clear photo corners if you wanted to, but this just seems like the easiest way. And this is just a self-healing mat from Score Pal. It is my favorite. So all I'm going to do is take my craft knife and make a slash. I'll bring it closer. Hopefully you'll be able to see it better. I just made a slash from line to line. So now it looks like that. So it'll tuck in just like this. So now it holds a gift card. So when it's inserted, the gift card doesn't get lost. So there it is, right? So I think that's pretty cool. I really like that idea. So I'm going to erase the pencil line before I continue on. But I'll show you again. Whoa! Right after I find this one. Here we go. I'm just having a heck of a day. I'm throwing stuff around and just combobulated and... Okay, so then I'll show you on this one too really quick. This one is a little bit of a tighter fit, but you know, it's a little bit of a smaller card. Not the card itself, insert. So just traced around it, and then I'm taking my craft knife and cutting across both of those, you know, from line to line, from end to end. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's not really end to end. I don't know, but anyway. So, it goes just like that. Whoops. And you know it's going to fit because you trace the card itself, so you know it's going to fit. Sometimes it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but there you have it. So then this one would go in this pocket right here. So you have a gift card in that pocket and a gift card in that pocket. You could put on the back side, if you wanted to, you could put pictures of, you know, whoever this book is for. You could put pictures here. You could write notes. You could do what, you know, you can do whatever. I just think it's a really kind of cool, unique, like little gift card book. I just think it's a really cute idea. Okay, so I'm going to put this up, erase these lines, and I'll be right back. Okay, so next thing I want to do is, I told you I was going to be using binder rings. I'm going to be using these 7 Gypsies white binder rings, which they're really cool. And so what I'm going to do is, I've already punched the other pages, so I'm just going to lay this down. All I did was set my crocodile to a certain measurement on the side there, so that the height, you know, the height from the edge would be the same, or the distance from the edge would be the same. But why is that? Oh, since the rings aren't in there, the gift card insert's poking through there a little bit. Let's try it again. So I'm just gonna lay it on top and just trace it out just like that. And I might try to do both of them at the same time. Let's see if that'll work. And I'm going to use the bigger end, and I'm just going to line it up. Ooh, I can get both of them in there. Sweet. Punch the hole. That's the only thing about that when you're going through so many layers is it gets stuck in your tool there. The little bits do. And then same thing over here. It doesn't want to go in there. Well, there we go. Wow, that was tough. It's not usually that tough. I should have done one at a time, but hey. This is a We Are Memory Keepers. Oh, shoot. Crocodile. Okay, so now, oh, here's our inserts. Don't pay attention. Some of these cards I just had to grab. I use them for my mixed media, so don't pay attention to the yuck on them. So now I just need to add all of these. That's all I'm going to do for the pages right now. So here's all the pages. This, you know, these are the ones we were working on just now. So the next thing I want to do is the covers, and I'm super excited about this. I think y'all are really going to like it. So I'm going to sit these aside for a second and grab some stuff and be right back. Okay, so let's move on to the covers. It says here the covers for the landscape is on page 42, which is right here. So I'm just going to take this whole thing out. And what I'm going to do is, instead of having like a regular chipboard cover, like this one is a chipboard cover, I'm going to make shaker pocket covers. Is that right? Shaker pocket covers? Yeah, I think so. So what I'm going to be using is the We Are Memory Keepers fuse tool, which it says it right there. And this has been heating up for quite some time. It takes forever for it to get hot enough, you know. And then I'm going to be using these Avery L Stamp and Die storage pockets. They're a really nice heavy-duty plastic. So I think I'm going to need two. I'm not sure. If I can find these, I will link these below too. And I'm going to get a sheet of paper. Just a regular O sheet. So, and I really want the cover to actually be the size that it's supposed to be, which is, you know, works out perfect for the stamp pocket. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the secondary mat for the cover. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to lay this on here with about 1/8 of an inch all the way around two sides. Just like this, and you're eyeballing it. And since there's tape on the back there, hopefully it will stay put. So then I'm going to take my fuse ruler. It's not really my favorite, this ruler. I don't know if I got mine a while back. I don't know if they've improved it, but again, it's not really my favorite. So I'm going to line it up there, and then I'm just going to roll it down. I'm using the rolly one that comes with like a point, and then it comes with this little rolly thing, and it's been heating up for quite some time. So there's one side, and then I'm going to turn it and do this side. Like that. And then one more side. Right here. And you kind of want to go slow. You don't want to go too fast. I'm not going to do this top part yet, but I am going to mark it. I'm just going to use a pen. You're not going to really be able to write very much on this plastic, so I'm just going to use a pen and see if that's good enough. Yeah, I can see that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut about 1/8 of an inch from this side over here, from that line that I just made, and save that for something else. And then I'm going to cut the edge off here just so I can slide stuff in there. Just like that, right? So now I have my pocket. So another thing I want to do before I start putting anything in there is I want to have like a border, an area where I can punch for my binder rings. So I'm just going to eyeball it, and I think I'm going to do like maybe 1/2 inch, if that. Maybe I better do a little more, just in case. I guess I could put a strip of paper down there. Should I do that? I think I should. Let's do that. We've got all kinds of strips. So I think what I'm going to do is think I'm going to mark it off. What's on the back side? Nothing really. Mark off the height. I need 2 of them, one for each cover, front and back. And then I'm going to try to cut it down to a 1/2 inch-ish. Let's see. Oh, I guess I didn't really need to open that up, because it's an inch piece right now. I want it a little bigger than a 1/2 inch. How about if I just take off a 1/4? Let's see how that works. So then I'm just going to trim this out. This is going to be so cute. Alright, so now I need to ink them. I think it'll fit. I better double check. So now I need to figure out which way I'm going to... Oh, I better trim it down just a little bit. So I better wait before I touch this one, make sure that it fits properly inside of there. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to ink this up before I seal it in there on both front and back, because you'll be able to see both front and back. And then I'm just going to slide it in, hopefully. I may have to trim it again, because it looks like it's still too long. There it is. Let's be a little bit more generous there. Here. I probably should have put this in first, but since it was an afterthought, let's just see what we can do here. There we go. Wonderful. So now all I need to do is line up that edge with this little ruler. Oh, I'm gonna mess up my table there. It looks like it's easier to move the plastic around than it is to move that ruler. It gets kind of stuck. So I'm going to seal that off like that. I don't think it's necessary to do 2 swipes, but... Okay, so now we got someplace to punch. I'm going to go ahead and punch it too. Let me grab one. So I think I'm going to need a marker. I might be able to mark it. Now I'm just eyeballing it here because that's probably not exactly right. That's okay. So then again, I'm going to get the crocodile back out and punch my hose for that. Be careful when you're punching through plastic. Those little plastic bits can fire back at your eyes, and that hurts. Okay, so I like that. That looks good. My original thought was to just leave it, you know, clear and maybe put some flowers on it or something, but I like this. This is cute. So then, let me move this so you can see. I got some little seed beads and some sequins, and I got some flowers from the collection. I've got the wood embellishments from the collection. I've got some metal embellishments. These are Junk and Gems by Marion Smith. There's butterflies and doilies. I don't know, I may not use these. But then I thought, I was trying to find a piece of the paper that had a nice little saying on it or something that I can put inside the sleeve. So I decided not to do that. I decided instead to add a picture. So this is me and my hubby. And then, so what I did is I found 2 pictures that I liked and I glued them back to back. So when you open it, it'll, you know, you'll still be able to see a picture of me. We could back it up with, or put backing on it of the scrapbook paper and stuff. But anyway, so I thought that would be a cute idea. You know, it kind of goes along with if you're doing like an anniversary thing. You can put a whole bunch of pictures of the couples in there, or the couple in there. And I think it's cute. So I'm going to put the picture in there, and I'm going to put the seed beads in there. Now, if I was making this really for an anniversary thing, I wouldn't have used this paper because it's kind of girly for that, but I don't know how many seed beads to put in there, but I probably need more than that. It kind of helps keep things moving around, I think, is the whole point of that. Plus, it sounds cool. And these are just white seed beads. Nothing fancy. Okay. Oh, and they get everywhere. The seed beads do. And I'm going to add this sequence. I'm pretty sure this is Hobby Lobby sequence, where you get like a pack of 3 different colors, 3 different metal colors. I'm going to pour some in there. Maybe a little bit more. And then, I don't think I'm going to add any flowers in there. And I don't think I'm going to add a crown or my sweet princess in there either. What could I put in there? Well, I guess I'll use this metal butterfly. I don't know, I've never put metals in a shaker page before, so we'll see how that goes. It might go through the plastic, so wouldn't that be something? So the back side's gonna look like. It might cover my face up. Well, then the butterfly goes upside down. I don't like that. We're not putting the butterfly. What can I put in there? Maybe I'll just leave it like that. Oh, what the heck? I'll put the rose in there. That's cute. The crown would be kind of weird. Okay, so let's stick that in there. And I don't think I'm going to put the flowers in there. I think they might get hung up a little bit. Let me put the rose in there correctly. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to seal it up. So I'm going to line my ruler up where I marked it on the plastic there with my pen. And then close it up. And then trim that edge off. Well, I didn't, it's a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch. But there, now I have my covers, or a cover, I have a cover to my little gift card album. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. Plus, I think he's pretty cute too. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make the other one off camera. Oops. I see I've got a little bit of a split right there. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Oops, close that back up. Oh, I just think that's so cute. Of course, you could add more stuff. Uh-oh, where'd we go? That wood piece. Oh, see, I knew I didn't want to add stuff in there on the wood. I knew I didn't want to add wood in there. But anyway, super cute, right? All right, so I'm going to make the other one, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put it together. I decided not to use the binder rings because they were so bulky. I didn't like them. It just didn't fit the size. I don't know. If I had smaller white ones, I think I would have used them. But so I decided to just use this crinkled up seam binding that you crinkle yourself. I will try to list that below too as well. And it looks cute. I think it turned out really good. And then I wanted to do a closure like this one. This one I did just slightly different. So I thought, how can I do a closure? So what I ended up doing, I did the same hitch post fastener thingy by Tim Holtz right there. And I didn't have to worry about anything falling out because it's got a front and a back. So then back here, I used a hair tie. But what I did was, I made another line with my fuse tool and then punched a hole there and just thread it through like that and did like a little knot type deal. I mean, I think it's cute. I think it's cute and it works too. So this is what I did to the back. Let me open it up so maybe you can see better. I did end up putting that butterfly in there, and there is a part of the pattern paper I just made, like a double-sided, I think it's a 3x3 card, just so you could see. It's pretty cool, right? I'm really liking it. I think this is such a cute idea. I really, really like, so hey, Now I need to fill it up with good gift cards for me and my hubby. We can go out to have date night or something. So yeah, it's cute, right? So I just wanted to also let you all know that, like I said earlier, this will be the last Paper Dream video. This was the last album to demonstrate. So I had been before I even started the Paper Dream, I had been working on something else already. And I got the idea for the Paper Dream, so I kind of put that aside and then started working on the Paper Dream. So I've already got half of it done, but I'm probably going to be working on it pretty non-stop. So you probably won't see that many videos from me for a couple of weeks probably. Because I really think you guys are going to really like this next one. And I'm really excited. I really want to get it out for you guys as soon as I can because I think it's going to be so fun and useful. So let me know what you think of this cute little, what did I call it? A gift card mini album? Gift card album with these cool little shaker pocket covers. I think they're adorable. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.